A shocking increase in anti-Semitic attacks in the Los Angeles area.
And not just here, all across California. The Anti-Defamation League reports anti-Semitic incidents have jumped by double digits in the last year.
Jewish people, institutions, and schools were often targeted. KCAL 9's Jake Reiner is live in Century City now with those new findings. Jake?
Pat, the Anti-Defamation League says these new numbers are alarming, to say the least, and people are getting bolder, which is one of the reasons they say it's getting worse, and false information is being spread and weaponized against the Jewish people.
I was born here. I grew up here. I'm raising my family here. And when I see these kind of statistics, it's chilling.
The Anti-Defamation League is sounding the alarm after its own annual audit revealed
Over 2,700 anti-Semitic incidents throughout our country, a 34% rise in our nation.
Jeffrey Abrams is the regional director of ADL Los Angeles, and locally speaking, in LA, San Bernardino, Riverside, and Kern counties.
And 2021 was a record-setting year.
In the LA area, the ADL recorded 182 anti-Semitic incidents. That's a rise of 29% from 2020. And since 2017, they've seen an increase in incidents of 217% over that 5-year period. Statewide, ADL saw a bump of 27% from 2020 to 2021, including an increase in assaults from 4 in 2020 to 15 in 2021. And 14 of those 15 assaults were in the LA area alone. Incidents include vandalism, harassment, and assault. And like these in May, just a week apart, an attack on Jewish diners, and then a Jewish man chased by pro-Palestinians in a parking lot. Abrams says it was likely fueled by the conflict between Israel and Hamas, but ultimately, it's also about people becoming more bold and spreading misinformation online.
If we do not call it out, it allows it to manifest, to normalize, and then we see it in its coldest, most awful form, which is assaults on other human beings simply because they're Jewish.
Remember that anti-Semitism is a problem of the anti-Semite, not a problem of the Jews.
While Rabbi David Wolpe of Sinai Temple in Los Angeles agrees that continuing to speak out will help the cause, it's important to keep things in perspective.
Look, we are too experienced and wise to be hysterical, but we are also too experienced and wise to be naive. So there is something that needs to be taken very seriously here. But I don't think that we should assume that, oh my God, America is anti-Semitic and all is lost. I don't think that that's true.
There are no clear-cut solutions that will solve these problems tomorrow, but the ADL says continued education, holding people accountable on social media, and continuing to speak out, especially by people who are non-Jewish, can go a long way. Reporting live, I'm Jake Reiner, KCAL 9 News.
Thank you, Jake. Now,